Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to save $10,000 by building a concrete block retaining wall like the one you see right here. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end so that way you won't miss out on any details that we'll be sharing. If you want to learn how to do all kinds of handyman DIY projects, including home renovations, then you're in the best place here on YouTube. Consider subscribing to our channel and activate the notification bell so that way you won't miss out on any videos that we'll be uploading every single week. We recently purchased this house late last year, and this front yard area, it had a really huge 3.5 foot wide pine tree that we removed, and we grinded down all the stump. So now, as you can see on the left side, the yard, it slopes down quite a bit, about 3.5 feet. So I decided to purchase 4 pallets of this concrete block retaining wall. These are 12 inches wide by 6 inches thick, and especially since my wall is going to be a little over 3 foot tall at the lowest point, I wanted to get the more heavy-duty blocks. I also got 4 bags of sand. This is going to help to level up the base, since you need to have the blocks to be level in all directions. I got a few chisels and some construction adhesive so you can glue them, like on the top or in the corner areas. Everything else can just be laid on top of each other. And this is all the dirt. I got 4 yards of backfill dirt here that I got delivered, and also 3 yards of 3/4 minus. This is gonna be perfect for compacting and leveling the base before we start putting the blocks to stack them together. Now we're gonna start here on the lower end, and as you kind of go up on the sidewalk, it goes up little by little. So these blocks are gonna remain level, and since we're gonna start over here, as we go up towards the sidewalk, they're gonna be kind of like hiding below the sidewalk level as it goes up. The total amount of blocks that I purchased was 5 pallets, since this area was about 50 lineal feet, and it was like 225 blocks total. So, and that cost me $1,000. So with just the blocks on their own, it was $1,000. And then for all the backfill soil, I think I used probably like 12 to 15 yards. I ended up spending about $1,000. So the total amount for this whole project, it cost me around $2,000 for just the material. And I did most of the work myself in about 4 to 5 different days. Now, the reason why I say that I saved $10,000 is because, a local landscaping company or like a retaining wall company, they will charge at least $10,000, if not closer to $15,000, including all of the backfill and the labor to get all this work done. I had to dig, all the base over here on this curved area. I have to like step it up several times, bring in all the gravel, compact it, level up the bottom, and then from there stack up the rest of the layers. On the lowest point, it was like 7 layers, and then over here where it goes up, it was only like 5 layers. But basically, like, it's quite a bit of work. Each one of these blocks are 65 pounds. So it's quite a bit of labor work. And then look at all of those wheelbarrows. This is just the 4 yards of dirt that you saw in the beginning. I ended up getting like 3 to 4 different trips of 4 yards. And then directly behind the retaining wall, I'm gonna be putting like some roses and beautiful plants. So I decided to get like some landscaper's choice, nicer soil for that area, and the rest is just backfill dirt because I'm gonna be putting grass additional grass, so it will come out nice. I think in the very end, once I get everything done with the grass and the plants, I'll upload another video so you can see how everything turned out, and maybe that can give you some good tips or ideas of how you can level up your yard, especially if you have a scenario like mine. I had a huge drop off over here, and a lot of people, they go for this option because then their yard is a lot more usable and they can enjoy it with their family. So I've actually got a lot of calls, and we've done a lot of projects before with like concrete walls and different kind of material to level up the yards, so that way the homeowners can enjoy it and just have more usable space for their property. But like I said, total amount that I spent for all the material was about $2,000, and for the time that it took me, I spent like the afternoons whenever I got off of work, or some downtime, and I would say 4 to 5 days easily I spent to like do all this work, and I was able to complete it. And I ended up saving quite a bit of money, where if I would have hired someone else, that would have taken a good chunk of my cash flow. So this is a amazing, easy DIY project that you can do yourself. All you got to do is have patience, take the time to make sure everything is nice and level and laid out properly. Then you just gotta spend the hard work to move all the soil, fill it in, compact it. I was using basic hand tools for most of this project, like shovels, wheelbarrows, and basic like landscaping rakes, so I can move all this dirt around. This is actually the some of the tools that I use. I have this Craftsman shovel, it's like a square one, and then this landscaping rake. And even if you don't have them, it's worth to get them, because if you use it on one project, you can definitely use it on any other future ones as well. But this is how everything is turning out with this wall. Now I can level up my yard like so much more. If you notice here on the left side, my neighbor had used some 4-inch thick block retaining wall, and I was about to do the same thing because I noticed that they did theirs like many years ago, and it hasn't failed at all. But since this area that I'm backfilling, this is like the tallest point, and it's like 3.5 inches tall that you see right here. So this is why I decided to go with this bigger block, and honestly I love the results. I mean, as you can see right here, this transformed the look of my house, and I highly recommend for you to do this, because this definitely will increase the value of your property. So even if you have to spend $2,000 to $2,500, that is super cheap, and the return on your investment is going to be way much more. So no matter what the costs end up being, it's way better to do this kind of work yourself. Just spend the time little by little, work hard, and you can obtain some amazing and professional results, and just put more money in your pocket so you can do more kinds of projects. So this is how everything looks from the front of my house, and it just came out amazing. I hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing to our channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos that I'll upload every week. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next project.